Right. I haven't got a better idea. Guess I'm gonna look around the fucking sewers. Now... There's this area around here. Like, everything I've seen... every path that I can take, I fully, like... Huh. Maybe that's like a hole in the wall. Well, there's one of those nearby. Does that do anything? Huh. Well, how about that? I was thinking that was just like a fucking feature. Well. Guess it was right here all along. I guess we'll also take off the robes. I mean, it does protect my smoking jacket, but I can always buy another smoking jacket. Virgil? Hey, Verge. You're on the verge of pissing me off. You can carry all the robes. So robalicious. Wanted to lower myself down to no encumbrance. We got a bunch of spooky bone butchers in here. 3 spooky, 5 me, kids. You bone butchers mean nothing to me. I am master of undead. I'm level 41, motherfuckers. Yeah, Virgil. You show them how it's done, Verge. You're on the verge of dying. I'll let you guys handle that. Damn, Raven. I'll handle this. Oh. We are still under attack, huh? Not anymore. Gold! Totally not worth looting. But no, I'm not gonna bother. Not even a little worth it. Go ahead and quaff a potion. This door looks to be carved from a single block of stone. Letters carved into its surface read, "Knock no more times than 3, if ye have not the key." Well, that seems significant. This is aggravating. I can't see him. Alright, John Cena. Bone butchers. Butchers made out of bone? Or maybe they butcher bones. That doesn't make any sense, though. So clearly that's not the possible answer there. Right. So this looks significant and meaningful in some fashion. Well, let's ignore it. Damn, she attacks fast! Fuck it, I ain't doing anything. Time for you guys to do some stuff. Virgil, I'm sorry Raven's shooting you, though. Look at her go! She's a fucking missile battery. Gonna kill a battery. Battery is found in her. Ooh, battery. Oh. I ain't doing a damn thing. No, I'm fucking serious. Fuck it. I don't need to be hasted for this. She's the destroyer of everything. Oh, that hurt. Run! Ah, damn. Shit. There I am, standing in the way of the battery. Like a fool. Jesus. I accidentally depleted some of my fatigue due to, like, running and clicking too far. Nah. You guys saw what happened. Damn, you caught me. It's just too entertaining. At least these bone butchers are courteous towards me, right? Alright, I've had enough fucking around now. There. Anyway, let's actually make some damn progress instead of just going after these bone butchers. It did give me a nice amount of experience points, though. I'm not that far from leveling. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go ahead and quaff a potion, though. Make that 2. Make that 3. I have my concerns about this door. We'll save. Once you've knocked, you have 2 more. A word is the key that opens the door. Twice you have knocked, you've 1 knock left. Without the key, that 1 is death. You made the mistake, nowhere to run. The 3rd knock means the demons come. So I didn't have a key. So that's a problem. Level up, bitches! I should maybe relocate. Should have taken their threat of death pretty seriously. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're gotta mean business. Thankfully, Raven had the heals there, because both Raven and Virgil are capable of healing. And I tanked that damage like a champ. You know, because I'm actually a tank character. Yes, I am. Let's go ahead and hit one of you, and then run my little ass off. It's the little old Grimith from Pasadena. Damn. So many AP to move all that way and still get an attack. Holy shit! I do not want to tank this damage. Alright. Damn, that didn't hurt. Wanna let me in now? Maybe one of them has a key. Maybe I'll just unlock the damn door myself. A tiger? That's cool. Yeah. You know what? Fuck this door. This door's for bitches. If I could figure out how to unlock the door. That didn't really resolve my problem, though. None of them have anything to loot. Good news is I leveled.
What is it that you want of me?
Virgil,
What can I add? The Silver Lady told us that our
Raven?
How may I help you? Then I will do my best to answer. This is Caledon, the first Panari...
I genuinely don't know how to open up the fucking door. I don't have a key. And I kind of provoke Temple Guardians to eat my flesh. I guess I can go ask about a key. Certainly don't have one in my inventory. Well, I have a key. That's unfortunate. Maybe I, oh, my poor smoking dragon. Maybe I kind of needed to not say truthful things to the archaeologist after all. Is it the fire? Is this a Daggerfall dungeon? Music? You're kind of pissing me off here. Like, this is really not necessary. I mean, that was kind of epic and meaningful, but I did kind of destroy it. Yeah, save again, because we won that. Now that I've left, the door will surely work. Come on, door. Leave. Open sesame. Huh. Do I have a short distance teleportation spell? Damn.
What is it that you want of me?
Go away, Virgil. Well, I tried. Unless there's a key, like in one of these pathways that I didn't find. Guess I'm going back to the temple. That's decidedly anticlimactic. Hey, Alexander. Didn't I already tell you this stuff? Hey, Gunther. Hey, Hadrian. Well, I might have fucked up, I guess. Maybe I wasn't supposed to survive that. Well, I did. These storm soldiers don't have anything on them, so there's no key on them. I can't keep knocking on the fucking door, so that doesn't help me. I legit don't know what to do. You know, I might look this up. Huh. That's awfully defeatist of me to say. I might look this up. Instead of, you know, maybe one of these damn bone butchers has a key. And I botched that. Well, let's go looking around the bone butchers. Why aren't you scrolling? That's what I get for not checking their bodies, I suppose. Of course, if this doesn't work, and I see no real reason why it would, I might have to load back quite a bit and maybe be a little more intelligent while speaking of the archaeologist? I'd have to repeat quite a bit. I don't want to do that. I mean, it wouldn't be that long, I guess. Huh. Music, you're like... You know what? I know how to fix this. I suppose I could just end the fucking video. I was like about the whole time I could take off my headset. Well, me staring at this shit is not gonna solve this problem. I can't wait here, because of course I can't. Why would I be allowed to? Well, let's try pursuing what might be another passageway. There's like a staircase behind the door. Maybe like if I'm nice and cool with the archaeologist. It's so much easier to hear myself think without that like intense high-strung music. Maybe like that thing is there for you if you befriend the archaeologist, but if you don't, there's like this further out of the way damn passageway that it'll take you behind the door, so that you don't have to fight those storm soldiers, which hurt quite a bit. If I wasn't as so OP as I am now, please nerf. Yes, that is a passageway. I'm pretty sure I explored it. Yeah, and I just... Either I never moused over that and noticed it, or I just didn't bother caring. Now, where the hell did this take me on here? Yep, took me behind the door. How about that shit? Hey. This massive stone sarcophagus is covered in runes and carvings. It looks to be centuries old. Skull from the tomb of Nazareth. There's a skeleton within the sarcophagus, dressed in rag robes. The skeleton is missing its right finger. The fuck does this mean? Moon runes! Can we, like, make a copy? Make a copy. So I probably shouldn't go through this way, huh? Especially while not wearing a robe. But you know, let's explore.
I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person.
I'm not having you attack anyone. Come on. Come on. You don't have to lift your sword. Well, another thing. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? Like, we came in from this side? Like, yeah, we, like, entered here, this side, and we clearly can't get out through this massive gaping hole in the wall.
How may I help you?
I mean, I guess I could teleport. No, you couldn't have to fucking rely on teleporting to get out of here. I'm missing it. I have to be missing it. It's like a pixel hunt. Wait, was that just a torch? Oh, I saw a passage. That's what I get for not paying exact attention to where I came into this room at. You fucking kidding me? Alright. Fucking game. I mean, I was starting to think, like, maybe you can just go and, like, knock and, like, hello, help, I got trapped here on the other side. The spirit of Nazareth took me. It took me. Good times. Little inconvenient, but we managed. You found it? What did you see there? I brought back the skull for you to look at. Give it to him. Hadrian's manner towards you is detached, but he can't help revealing an obvious excitement over the skull. I suppose we'll take a look. Let's see here. What's this? What's wrong, Hadrian? The skull. You say this is the very skull from the sarcophagus in the burial chamber? Are you sure? Yes, I'm positive. Whatever is the matter? The skull, it's not elven. It's a human skull. This is impossible. Well, I'm glad he trusts me now. That's good. There were some other strange things about what I saw. Consular shakes his head, lost in thought. Well, what did you see? I noticed that the skeleton was missing his right finger. His right finger? Hadrian's face goes pale. You know what that means? Oh no, it couldn't be. What, Hadrian? What are you talking about? One of the objects I have here is the finger of Mannix. There is a legend associated with it. It was never known if the finger was actually that other great saint. It would seem that it might very well be. What does the legend say? Legend tells of a time when Saint Mannix had been captured by barbarians. They were plundering the surrounding countryside and were holding Mannix for ransom. He told his people to refuse, so the barbarians threatened to cut off one of his fingers if he didn't comply. Mannix calmly picked up a knife, told him there would be no ransom, and cut it off himself. Are you saying that the body in sarcophagus is Mannix? I don't know. Good God. Hadrian looks dully out the window? He's obviously in shock. Why? Why would they have buried him in the tomb of Nazareth? I'll tell him the message in blood. I don't know what that symbolizes, nor why it would be there. The word sounds like ancient panorum, an ancient language used by early church elders. It hasn't been used for centuries, but Gunther Wilhelm is an expert and would know what it means. If it was drawn there by... Oh God. They buried him alive. Hadrian, what should we do now? I have no idea. This discovery. I'm speechless. He steadies himself against his desk. 2,000 years. And no one ever even bothered to check. What fools have we been? He straightens himself. Listen, my friend. I recommend you go and speak with Gunther about this. Find out what the message says. I can be of no further use. He gazes beyond you, lost in thought. I'll get to the bottom of this, Hadrian, I promise. Hadrian laughs bitterly. Perhaps this was a stone better left unturned, my friend. It's not every day that one is faced with the negation of his belief. He lowers his head. I'm not really sorry, but it's a thing to say. So now that we're blowing up the Panari Church, let's keep that door closed. And let's actually be inside the room this time. I've discovered something about the remains of Nazareth. Welcome back. I take it you spoke with Hadrian. Have you found what it is you were looking for? I've found something, but I don't know what it means. Interesting. It seems that the proverbial wool has been pulled over our eyes. But for what reason? I suppose it could be that the early church elders believed that an ascension story might strengthen people's beliefs, but at the cost of another man's life? I find that very difficult to believe, but I have found something that I believe may confirm that those remains are false. Wait, there was something else. Gunther thinks a moment. I have no idea what the broken ring represents. The two words are written in Old Panorum, a dead language that was once used by elders of the church. The first word means mirror or opposite, and the second word means truth. Write that down in your notes. Do it now. Old Panorum. Manic Sarkoph. First word, mirror, opposite. Second word, truth. As for the meaning of the whole message, I'm at a loss. I think we can assume that Mannix was trying to tell us something. And what did you find? Remember I told you I was working on those older translations? I found another passage from it that is inconsistent with the Arcanum we read today. Have you heard the passage where it talks about the final resting place of Nazardin? Yes, Alexander told me. Well, today's Arcanum reads, Nazardin traveled to the southernmost tip of the land, and there laid himself to rest. The copy I've been translating says almost the exact thing, except for one slight difference. It reads, Nazardin crossed the waters and traveled to the southernmost tip of the land. Wait, what the fuck does that mean? I'm saying that I don't think Nazardin was buried here in Caledon. We have always just assumed that the scriptures were speaking of the mainland, and of course when the remains are found, no one ever bothered to look again. So where are his remains? The southernmost tip of any land in Arcanum is the Isle of Thanatos. Thanatos, I like that name. To the south of here. I think that is where you next should go. I might ask you a favor. If you have the time before you leave, perhaps you could uncover the truth behind Saint Mannix. There are men here who would be interested in finding the responsible party. Okay. I may do that, but why do you think they did all of this? I don't know, my friend. Perhaps there is something about the actual remains of Nazardin which they are afraid of. You should seek out his final resting place, and there, I think you will find your answers. Okay, no, not yet. Hadrian looks up at you with haunted eyes, but says nothing, before lowering his head once again. He knew not the meaning of the broken ring. On the inside lid of the sarcophagus was a cryptic message which seemed to be painted in blood. There was an illustration of a broken ring with an X written within, as well as two words in a tongue unknown to me. We don't have the skull anymore. Hey, Alexander, buddy. Do you have any fucking clue what the hell this means? I've seen the inside of the crypt. What did you find? I retrieved the skull. It's human and not elven. Alexander's face goes hard as stone. This is grave news. Obviously the remains are a fake. If you find out what all this means, return to me. Was there anything else? I made some observations concerning the crypt and the remains. Alexander's fists clench when you tell him of Mannix. You can see that he's just barely controlling his rage. I see. If you find out what all this means, return to me. If indeed the blood of Mannix was spilled for some darker plot, you can be assured that there will be retribution. I swear it by my life. Was there anything else? There were a few more strange things. Gunther found another discrepancy in the Archaon, Alexander. It seems like we've all been deceived, my friend. It seems your path no longer lies with us. But if you have the time, perhaps you could look into the message that was written on the inside of the crypt. Return to me if you find what it means. Otherwise, good luck to you. I hope you find the final resting place of Nazardin. I I take my leave.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer? We need to get to Thanatos, to locate the real grave of Nazruddin. This is not going to be an easy task, however. The Isle of Death is aptly named, overrun with monsters, if one believes the tales.
How may I help? Then I will do my best to answer.
12 beauty. I'm still more beautiful than you. Right, well, anyway. That happened. That was a thing. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Well, maybe I'll figure it out. Just like maybe I'll end up solving all of the fucking altar mysteries. Doesn't seem pivotal, but what the hell, right? I might do it. I mean, you never know, right? I might apply myself. If wishes were fishes. See you guys in another 4 months.